Hey to my YouTube family, good morning. I hope you are having a great day. It might be morning when you see this, it might be evening, but welcome back to my channel. This is your coach, Rhonda Colton, your manifestation coach. And guess what day it is? It is Manifestation Monday. So I'm going to bring all my other friends in today. So we're going to get started on the topic called habits. All right. Are you ready? Let's go. I want you to go ahead and just put your mind in a space of that I win. I want you to put your mind in a space that I'm getting ready to take in something great. I want you to put in your mind today that I will have what I say. Come on, this is manifestation Monday. We're talking about habits. 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 How many habits do you have? You know, the thing about habits, though, when we talk about habits, we always put habits in the mind of that it's bad. When we talk about habits, we talk about habits being what? Bad. And we have to start thinking in a manner of habits being something that is what? Good. Good. Habits, 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 habits. Now, as I look at the dictionary definition of habits, it says that it's a settled or regular tendency or practice, especially one that is hard to give up. Y'all hear that? Habit, the word habit means a settled or regular tendency or practice, especially one that is hard to give up. Right? The thing is usually we have set habits as something that's bad, because usually that seems like that's the thing that we do the most, the bad thing, the sugar, the habit of not doing what we're supposed to be doing. That's why we settle that as something that is bad, something that's not good. Let me give you the synonym of habit: practice, custom, routine, style, conventions, policy. Practice, custom, routines, a style. That's what we're talking about when we say that's the synonym of habit. But come on, today on Manifestation Monday, in order to get to manifestation, what is manifestation? Getting what is in your head to your hands. It's that thing that you can see tangibly, something that you have been believing for, you've been speaking it, you've been writing it, and you've been acting on it. And then guess what? It's not in your head. It's not a dream. It's not a fantasy. It's something that is real. That is what manifestation is. And in order to get to manifestation, you're going to have some good habits. Come on, somebody type habits, habits. Put in there habits. Come on, those of you on YouTube, put habits, habits. Type in habits. I need to have good habits. Good. Get out of your mind that habits are bad. No, habits, we are going to create today good habits. Thank you for typing that in. We are going to create good habits. Good habits. We talked about a few weeks ago about what our mouth say. Getting out of the habit of cursing. Getting out of the habit of talking foul. Getting out of the habit of talking negative. Getting out of the habit of doing things that are contrary to the will of God. I don't care who you are. Come on. Not bowing down to what the enemy wants you to do. Come on. We should be ever changing. So if if we know that there are some habits in our life that are bad, we have to get good habits. So in order, again, I'm going to say it again, in order for us to get to manifestation, there are going to have to be some habits that we are going to have to create in our life so that we can get to it. Come on. In my head, I kind of want to go to the point of, if you're going to get to the bag, you gotta get some good habits. So practice customs, patterns, routines. And you guys know that I love one of these books that I talk out of. So some of these points are going to come from there. Keep sharing, keep tagging. I like this. It says great men simply have great habits. Just stop right there. Great men have great habits. What are some of your great habits? Come on. You want to be great, you got to have some great habits. Come on. You got to have some routines. Every day that you wake up, there got to be some things that you do. You can't just haphazard. How do you think you're going to get to manifestation and you have haphazardly doing things? You have to get a routine. You have to get that thing that you do. It's a custom. Every time that you get up in the morning, you do this. Every time you go to bed at night, you do this. Come on. It said great men simply have great habits. It says here, a well-known billionaire said, I arrive at my office at 7 a.m. It is a habit. Recently, a best-selling novelist who had sold over 1 million books said, I get up at the same time every morning. I start writing at 8 a.m. and I quit at 4 a.m. At 4. It says 8 a.m. and I quit at 4 each afternoon. I do it every day because it is a what? Habit. Habit is a gift from God. Oh my God, we're getting ready to change our mindset today. We're getting ready to change our mindset. It will no longer, we will think of habit as a bad thing. Because why? We're getting ready to cut that stuff off. So habit is a gift of God. It simply means anything you do twice becomes easier. Anything you do twice becomes easier. It is a creator's key in helping you what? Succeed. Did y'all get that? Did you get that? It is the creator's key to help you to succeed. When you do something over and over and over again, it becomes easier. If you put the routine of working out every day, that first time might be kind of hard. But if you continue to put that and make it a habit, put it in your routine, and you're doing it every day, y'all, guess what? It becomes easier. See, this is the thing. We give up too quickly. We give up too fast. We give up too quick. Soon as something don't work, we out. I'm out. Soon as something don't work, we give up quickly. And so we have to learn that creating a habit, look, even creating a habit to win, it helps us. But I love the way it says it's a creator's key in helping you succeed. Don't give up after the first try. Try again. You know, I think about when I was young, I loved to play recess and be out on the field. And I like to, one of my favorite things when I was in elementary was to play two things, handball and tetherball. Handball and tetherball. I like getting on the bars, but I love tetherball. I wanted to be the tetherball queen. The tetherball queen. And so I see some likes right there. I see some likes. And I loved handball. I wanted to be the handball queen too, but I really loved tetherball, right? But I remember when I first started playing tetherball, I wasn't as good. Sometimes the ball would come around. I have to make sure I had to learn the distance of the ball so the ball wouldn't hit me in the face when it would come around the pole. I also had to learn that you got to hit that ball right at the right spot because if not, you will hurt your hand. Come on, have any of you hurt your hand at the top where the rope was? I would hurt my hand. There were times where I would get the ball, and if one of your rules was you could not touch unless it was a rule where you could not touch the rope. So when you caught it, if you had where you could catch it, you had to make sure that you caught the ball and not the rope. Because if not, they're going to get you out. Come on. So in that, trying to say, I put in my head, in my mind, that I'm going to be the best. I'm going to get all of these. I'm going to get all of them out. They all about to get out. And so what I did was I had to keep practicing. It had to become what? A routine, a habit. I even got to know my mom. I actually seen the janitor or the custodian at the school, and my mom knew them. We lived in LA at that time, and I think it was, I'm not gonna name out any names because I can't remember the school. Willcrest Elementary, I don't know. Anyway, but we had lived on Butlow, and I believe it was one of the schools that was close over there. And I remember the guy, the custodian, he gave my mom a tetherball, and I was able to take it home. And I don't know what I put it on. I don't know where I put it because we lived in an apartment. I don't know. But I used to practice every day. Tetherball, 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 tetherball. Good morning, Gail. Tetherball, tetherball. I practiced tetherball all the time. And so I would practice. It became every day. I knew at recess, that's what I'm going to play. I put it in, it became a habit. Because I wanted to be the best. Come on, y'all. You want to be the best at something, but you don't practice it. It doesn't become a habit to you. How do you think you're going to become the best if you just do something one time? No. You have to do it over and over and over again. It has to become a part of you. And so I remember playing tetherball, and that's when they used to have after school, and they had different little tournaments after school. And I remember I had kept that ribbon for a long time. I don't know what place I came in, but I remember keeping that ribbon for a long time because the ribbon, I don't know if it was second place, first place, but I remember doing that a while because it became a routine. I'm going to read that again. It says, habit is a gift from God. It simply means anything you do twice becomes easier. Y'all, if we're trying again to get to manifestation, you got to make whatever it is that God has told you, you got to put it in your routine. You got to make sure whatever you're trying to manifest, meaning what is our biblical keys? Our biblical keys is what? Believe. Gonna believe. We're going to write it, we're going to speak it, and we're going to act on it. We're going to take every opportunity. We're going to do those things when everybody thinks that it's not. We're going to do all of those things that we have not, where the enemy is trying to stop us. So this is the thing. Look, when you make up in your mind, and that's why we're talking about habits today, because normally habits are bad. We see people on drugs and all that, but we're changing our mindset today, y'all. We're changing our mindset. Hey, First Lady Rome, we are changing our mind today to think in the mindset of that habits are good, right? Jesus is said here, Jesus stayed busy. He traveled, he prayed for the sick, he taught, he ministered. First of all, he knew what his purpose was. He knew what his purpose was. He knew it was a certain amount of time that he had to work. And we talked about that last week of where he had 3 years. So he was about his father's business. He was about his father's business. He knew, I got to do this in this certain time, and I'm about to make this happen. So it said he did what is necessary. He ministered. He supervised his disciples. He spoke to large crowds. However, it said he had an important habit. It said, and he came to Nazareth, where he had been brought up, and As his custom was, he went into the synagogue on the Sabbath day and stood up for what it said to read. That's Luke 4:16. Give me y'all some scriptures today. Daniel prayed. Watch, I'm giving you all these great people. Come on. Giving you to great people, telling you what routines they had, what habits they had. Come on. Daniel prayed 3 times a day. That's in Daniel 6:10. The psalmist prayed 7 times a day. Psalms 119, 164. The disciples of Jesus met on the first day of the week. Acts 27. These are some of the things that they became habits. Come on, y'all. Come on, your coach is telling you this morning, come on, you got to get some good habits. You got to get some good routines. You trying to lose weight, you get up and then you go to the gym. You go to the gym one time and you like, I ain't lost nothing. You went one time. Come on. I was telling the church not too long ago, I think it was Bible study last week, and I made a comment. I told them, I said, do you not know that every diet works? Every diet works. Whether you do keto, whether you fast, whether you juice, where you do whatever, the diet works. But this is the key. The key is that you work it. Oh my gosh. Watch this. Y'all heard this. Look, the word works. But what you got to do, you got to work it. You got to work it. It got to be a part of you. It got to be a part of you. It got to become a habit. Every day I'm reading. Every day I'm reading. You know, those of us who say, you know what, I'm going to read the word at night. Sometimes the first time you start reading God's word, what do? You fall asleep. You get there, your eyes. I was reading a book last night. It wasn't a word, but I was reading a book last night. And I was reading and I got sleepy. I think I read the first 2 pages. And then I went to, I said, let me put this down because I got sleepy. But look, when things become a habit to you, what happens is you do it over, you do it over, you do it over, and it becomes easier and easier and easier. Man, my husband went to the park last week on Wednesday, because we were running late to get to the gym. And so he told me, he said, instead of riding across town to the gym, he said, do you want to go to the park? And I was like, yeah, sure. And I began to run around the park. Now before I would just do one side, then walk the other. But because I remember before being at the park, and then I started the gym, I started getting in a habit of running, getting in a habit of building my stamina, getting in a routine, getting up when I don't feel like going to the gym, when my body don't feel like my body telling me no, and my mind is saying get up. And so, but I made it a habit. So I figured out that last week that I did better. I was able to run the whole thing, and I could have kept on going. Why? Because I made it a habit. You got to make a habit of getting good habits, right? So Jesus knew great men simply had great habits. Jesus knew the power of habit. This was one of his leadership secrets. You have to make sure that you develop good habits. Look at your life. And I want you to figure out, where do I know I need to do better? I need you to make a list, and I need you to figure out, okay, if I know that that's a bad habit, how can I come and make a good habit? So I see someone on here saying, doing better with eating, breaking the bad habits of eating. Find out, how can I do that? How can I make this better so that I don't, when I get super hungry, and y'all know, because we don't prepare our meals, because we don't think what we're going to have, when we get hungry, we get irritable, and then we just eat anything. And then after we eat it, then we boom. Start doing those things that will help us to become better so that we don't fall into the bad habit trap. But eating good, eating, exercising, come on, working out, doing those things, finding those things. I was just telling myself the other day, I'm like, okay, I need to get me some better snacks. And so what I have to do, I got to find better snacks that I like and make that a routine so that I won't be having peer pressure. Come on, you know you can have peer pressure even though you grown. You be 40, 50, 60 and still have peer pressure. You go out with people and they eating all that good stuff. They be like, just try it. And you already know, you made up in your mind, I'm not going to do that. Come on, great men, come on, have great habits. So I want you to remember that. I want you to remember that. Come on, in order for us to get to manifestation, what we got to do, we have got to have great habits. Let's change the game. Come on, if you want to win, you got to change the game. If you got to win, you got to keep moving. If you're going to win, you got to change those things that need to be changed. Right? If you know, you look, I'm trying to manifest this, you know your mouth is terrible, well then you know you need to change your mouth. You need to change your mouth. You know you talk negative. You know you curse, you say something, yeah, the Lord's gonna do it, and then it change. Then you change your mouth. I don't know how this gonna happen. Come on. So we need to do better. We need to do better, y'all. We need to do better. When you get up, if you make a mistake, get back up. Do it again. Do it again. That's what helped me in this Christian walk. I told y'all before, that was the whole thing that helped me as I continued on when I was a baby Christian. It helped me. I fall, I got my butt back up. And I was conscious. I had to be conscious to make sure that I forgive, that I get up, that I go, that I keep moving, that I develop good habits. Catch myself when I say something crazy. Develop good habits. Come on. Some of you, I'm training some of you as coaches. You have to, if you're going to coach somebody else, you got to be able to be mindful of what you say. You got to be mindful of your own habits. You got to be mindful, changing your mindset. It starts here, changing your mindset. How you going to be able to teach others? How you going to be able to coach others? Your mindset has to be developed. It has to be changed if you always think it negative. It has to be changed. I can't do this. That's why I come on every Monday. I used to be that Monday person. Oh, it's Monday. Sunday night, I'm already getting depressed. Oh, I got to get up. That's why I'm on here on Mondays. I'm on here on Mondays to tell you Mondays is the start of a great week. Come on, favor follows us on Monday. Come on. Come on, this is a great day. Come on, this is the best day of the week. Come on, changing your mindset. Changing what you say. Oh my gosh. Come on, get it together. Get it together. Get some good habits. Woo! Let's go. I see you. Kim said food addiction, soda addiction, being slothful, all of that. It's not going to help us. It's not. I have to make sure that I get in a habit. God reminds me, even as a wife, reminds me, even to my husband, to make sure that I get in a good habit of saying good things to him. Come on. Oh. I'm coming down your lane. Good habits as a mother, saying good things to my kids. I'm used to saying things, girl, you know, you need to, instead of saying, that is so good, you are so good at that. A good habit with my mouth, saying, babe, thank you. My husband went this weekend. We did our training, as you guys saw on Facebook. We did our staff training and instructor training for the Manifestation School, and my husband did all the cooking. And I had to tell him, I said, thank you. I said, everything was delicious. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for doing what you did. Thank you for your time. Now, I could have just went on and been like, okay, I support you. I support you in the church, pastor. I could have said that. But I had to change. I have to make it a habit to say good things. Do you know that when you do that, people feel more motivated. Come on, they feel more good. You're making people's day better. Even by you changing your habits. It's not just for you, it's for the people around you. We're going to get what you can. For the people around you. So that they can be able to become better. You do that because you breaking bad habits. You getting good habits. Right? Let's go. All right? I love you. I hope you guys have a wonderful day today. That's it. I'm starting to cut these a lot shorter so I can get on the road. But I just want us to be better in every area of our life. Every area. I want you to be the bomb mother, the bomb wife, the bomb sister in Christ. Come on. And the only way that you can do that is first being better with yourself. So remember, come on, this is the key. The key is to have good habits, good routines. Come on, good regular things that you do every day. When I said regular, that kind of reminds me, that's why even our body, and this might be, I didn't mean to go this way, but it reminded me of it. That's just like going to the restroom regular. If you don't go to the bathroom regularly, what happens? A whole lot of bad stuff. So what do? You eat things that make you go regular. You clean yourself out. You get detox. You do those things so bacteria won't set up in your colon, in your intestines. When you don't go to the bathroom regularly, you know what happens. Come on. All that stuff. You can die. So you have to make sure even that is good. So that's why we do regular routines. We got to be routine even in that area. So I love you guys. We are getting ready. Those of you who are bosses, owners, entrepreneurs, coaches, September 1st, we are starting our challenge. We're having a challenge for this is September 1st, 2022. We are starting our challenge for the I Manifest, our challenge. So this is again only for bosses, entrepreneurs, business owners, and coaches. Get ready. 30 days and we're going in. We're going to meet 3 times. We're going to be able to do some group coaching sessions. I want to push you. Come on, sometime as an entrepreneur, it gets lonely. Come on, as a business owner, sometimes you feel by yourself. Come on, I want to push you out of your comfort zone, and we're going to go in. All right? So please, I'm asking you to share that. Tell people, hey, it's $97. All you got to do is go on Amazon to get your book. It's only $12. And we're going to do this, and we're going to meditate on every one of these daily winning sayings that has to do with us manifesting in our business. If God has given you some type of business, you know that you are. So we have each day, we have a winning saying that's going to have to do with our business, us as a boss, a coach, a business owner, entrepreneur. And so I want you to join me for this challenge. Hurry up and get in it. Get in it really quick. All right. So I love you guys. I want you to have a wonderful Monday. Remember, favor follows us on Monday. Remember that God is with you. And remember that you have all the tools that you need to manifest. All right. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Thank you for your seed. Those of you who are partners with me, you're always seeding. Thank you. And I pray that you get it back 10, 100-fold in Jesus' name. All right. I love you. Have a wonderful day. Watch your mouth. Make good habits so we can get to manifestation. Talk to you later. All right. To my YouTube family, thank you for joining me today. Make sure that you develop great habits. Great habits. All right. I want you to have a wonderful, wonderful, super fantastic day. And remember that Coach Rhonda will see you again on another video. Talk to you later.